January 1949, Cottage City, Maryland, 11:47 p.m. A two-story house on a dark street, lit windows. Inside, a 13-year-old boy, trying to sleep. For 3 weeks now, something has been waking him, something without a name. His name will never be revealed to the world. The records will call him Roland Doe. History will call him the most documented case of demonic possession in the 20th century. We're going to call him what he was, a son, a grandson, a kid who spent long afternoons playing board games with his favorite aunt. Today is Monday. His mother made soup. His father read the paper. It's a normal day. It was. In exactly 89 days, 3 Catholic priests will be on their knees in this room, exhausted, afraid, praying with everything they have, and one of them will walk out with a broken hand, and the boy will remember nothing. Close your eyes. You're there. It smells like old wood, cold soup, candle wax. Come, witness this with me.
A hallway, a coat on a hook, muddy boots by the entrance, living room to the left, up the stairs, second floor, room at the end of the hall, door closed. This is where it happens. The family was Lutheran. Roland's aunt, Harriet, was a woman drawn to the spiritual, fascinated by the occult. She was the one who introduced the boy to the Ouija board months before any of this began. Harriet died on January 26, 1949. Weeks later, the phenomena started. That sequence, the family never forgot it. Picture this boy, 13 years old, normal grades, the kind of kid who spends long afternoons at home with the aunt who is now dead. And then, based on family accounts confirmed by multiple witnesses, the knocking begins. Under the bed, inside the walls, from the floor. His mother checks, his father checks. They call a contractor. He finds nothing. No rats, no broken pipes, no explanation. And then, the objects start to move. A plate in the kitchen. It slides off the counter. No wind, no vibration. It slides.
February 1949. The family hasn't slept well in 3 weeks. Roland wakes up every night. Sometimes he screams. Sometimes he doesn't. Sometimes he's just lying there, eyes open, staring at the ceiling. And when his mother comes in, his eyes don't move. Not toward her, not toward anything. Lutherans don't have exorcism, but they have pastors. Reverend Luther Miles Schulze is called to the house. A skeptical man, educated. He doesn't believe in demons, he believes in psychology, in grief, in young minds processing loss. He spends one night with the boy. He leaves different. Schulze documented having seen the bed shake, objects move on their own, and Roland speak in a voice that was not his. A man with academic training who admitted he had no explanation. It was Schulze, a Protestant minister, who told the family to seek Catholic help. That fact alone says everything. Then March comes, and with March, the words on the skin. Roland falls asleep. Roland wakes up, and on the skin of his chest, his stomach, his arms, words, letters, red welts rising from beneath the surface, as if something were writing them from the inside. From the inside. Not gradual deterioration, not slow decline. One night he goes to sleep human and wakes up with his skin used as parchment by something that has no name. Bowdern and Halloran documented inscriptions appearing on Roland's skin during the sessions, words in Latin, images. Halloran confirmed he saw them personally in interview after interview for decades until his death in 2005. His statements never changed. Alexian Brothers Hospital, St. Louis, Missouri, March 18, 1949, 2 in the morning. The family had moved Roland away from Maryland, hoping that distance might change something. It didn't. The room has white walls. It smells like disinfectant and floor wax. A window with a grate, not to contain Roland. It's a hospital. It's like every other room. Father William Bowdern walks in, 52 years old, a Jesuit, a man who does not come to things easily. With him, Father Walter Halloran, younger, physically strong. He's going to need that strength. Roland is in the bed. His eyes are open, but Roland is not there. Bowdern begins the ritual. Latin, centuries of Latin, words the Church keeps for moments it hopes will never come. Exorcism.
And Roland arches, not in pain, in resistance. The restraints pull taut. Halloran puts his weight on the boy to hold him down. Halloran weighs 175 pounds. He's athletic, he's young, and he is pushed back by the 13-year-old boy. The voice comes. It is not Roland's voice. 5 people in that room, all of them agree. Deeper, an accent no one in the room recognized, and it was speaking Latin. Roland had never studied Latin. April 10th, 1949. The diary calls it the last night. Roland goes quiet in a way that is different from every night before. Bowdern prays, Halloran prays, the family prays, and then he's gone. Roland's voice, his own voice, after months. Roland looks at his own hands as if seeing them for the first time after a very long absence, and he cries, not from fear, not from pain, from relief, or that is what the people in that room witnessed. The exorcism lasted approximately 3 months. Father Bowdern conducted more than 30 sessions. Father Halloran broke a bone in his hand during one of the physical restraint sessions. He confirmed this himself in public interviews. Roland recovered. He went back to school. He had a normal life. His true identity was never officially confirmed.
2 timelines, 1 place. 1949, the room at Alexian Brothers Hospital. White walls, the smell of disinfectant. A 13-year-old boy in a bed, exhausted, looking down at his hands. 3 priests on their knees, the diary still open. The last entry, he's gone. 1950, that room was demolished in 1978. The hospital no longer exists. Father Bowdern's original diary belongs to the Archdiocese of St. Louis. It has never been fully published. Father Halloran spoke publicly about the case until his death in 2005. He never walked it back, never changed what he said he saw. The Catholic Church never officially confirmed this case as verified demonic possession, but it never dismissed it either. Then, the boy, 13 years old, in a hospital room, afraid, surrounded by priests praying with everything they had to bring him back. Now, the man. According to investigative journalism, he died sometime in the 2010s. He married, he had children. He never spoke publicly about what happened to him. Never. What happened in Cottage City and then in St. Louis? Dissociative grief trauma in a vulnerable adolescent? Mass hysteria within an intensely religious context? Or something our categories still don't have a name for? That man carried this inside him until the end, and he never spoke. Some silences aren't empty. They're the only answer there is. This was the story of Roland Doe, the case that lives in the archives, in the diary,
in the broken hand and the memories of men who went there and came back changed. The rest belongs to the silence.
Have you ever seen a mysterious figure in the dark? A shadow you can't explain? Share your story in the comments or send it to crypticzoneofficial@gmail.com.
Thanks for watching!